We stay in the past, but move the dial up just a little bit to the 2017-2018 school year. Another time capsule is headed your way for Season 11 of Naperville Sports Weekly, presented by BMO Harris Bank. Welcome to another episode of Naperville Sports Weekly. I'm Allie Coletta.
Soccer champions, the Huskies of Naperville North.
Season 11 of Naperville Sports Weekly premiered in August of 2017 with some very notable changes. Allie Coletta became the 7th host in show history and the first female to anchor the program. NSW also moved back to airing new episodes on Sunday nights only, dropping the Thursday show. The changes were not exclusive to NSW. The IHSA and DuPage Valley Conference announced some big changes for the future. The 2017-2018 season would be the first year the boys and girls lacrosse would become an IHSA sport. It was also the last year that Lake Park, Glenbard North, Wheaton North, and Wheaton-Warrenville South would be members of the DVC. The 4 schools would go on to join the newly formed Duquesne Conference. One thing that did not change is that boys golf was the first sport to hold its state tournament in the fall. Neuqua Valley senior Jack Vacatrin put the feather in his cap of a great career by finishing as the state runner-up in Class 2A. The 3-year varsity golfer was just a single stroke behind winner Jackson Bussell from Stevenson. Naperville Central senior Tommy Dunsire also finished in the top 15. While none of our girls volleyball teams won a sectional title in 2017, Metea Valley did set a school record with 29 wins and went undefeated in the DVC. That behind star seniors like Michaela Dowd, Kaylee Bass, Emma Ask, and Sydney Atchison. Down at Detweiler Park in Peoria, Naperville North girls cross country flew past the field en route to a second consecutive state championship. Sarah Schmidt, Alex Morris, and Hannah Ricci finished 4th, 7th, and 14th respectively, as all 7 varsity runners finished in the top 80. About an hour later, Neuqua Valley boys cross country earned a state trophy for the 3rd consecutive season. Junior Zach Kinney led the way for the Wildcats by finishing 4th overall, as Neuqua took home the 2nd place trophy behind Downers Grove North. Later that night, Naperville North boys soccer once again followed cross country's lead by winning the state title for the 2nd year in a row. The Huskies and goalie Tom Welch shut out the previously unbeaten Libertyville by the score of 1-0, thanks to a Jack Barry throw-in that found the head of Colin Iverson. Welch broke the state championship record with 13 saves in the game and would go on to win the Gatorade Illinois High School Boys Soccer Player of the Year. Bennett Academy football once again surprised the 7A field by advancing to the state semifinals as the 17 seed with wins over Maine West, Hononegah, and Lincoln Way Central, before falling to eventual state champion Batavia 23-13 in the semis. Senior Connor Reed led the Red Wings' stifling defense with 9 interceptions to earn first-team All-State honors. Naperville Central quarterback Peyton Thorne and wide receiver Jaden Reed transferred from Metea Valley and led the Redhawks to the quarterfinals and a DVC championship. The All-State duo are now teammates once again at Michigan State University. Another new addition to the local sports scene in Season 11 was the addition of boys bowling at Naperville Central and Naperville North. The 2 schools also started girls bowling programs for the first time, joining the 3 Valley schools in the DVC. But the biggest bowling story of the year came from Metea Valley senior Ian Ridgway. Competing as an individual since Metea does not have a boys team, Ridgway rolled a perfect 300 at regionals, finished in 3rd place at sectionals, and 6th place at state, the best finish for any boys bowler in Naperville Sports Weekly history. In Season 11, veteran NSW reporter Ryan Riskey became the exclusive voice of all area high school hockey highlights, and he had plenty of highlights to cover for the Warrior Hockey Club once the Blackhawk Cup began. The Wabanzi Metea Co-op upset number 1 seeded Glenbard in the semifinals after going 0-3 in the regular season against their rival. The Warriors went head-to-head with BGHW in the Blackhawk Cup Championship at the United Center, but settled for a 2nd place finish after a 7-2 loss. Fast forwarding to May and the state badminton meet. After back-to-back state titles and a state runner-up finish over the previous 3 seasons, the Wildcats kept their state trophy streak alive by securing the 4th place trophy. It was Naperville North who had the best finish in the area. The Huskies' double team of Clara Duan and Taylor Zhao earned 3rd place medals, while Emma Lynn took 6th place in singles. Freshman Bahavia Maniconda burst onto the scene with a 2nd place finish in singles as Naperville North lifted the 2nd place trophy at state. Naperville North girls water polo broke through the streak of domination by Naperville Central for the first time since 2014. The Huskies fell to eventual state champion Stevenson in the semifinals, but defeated Loyola Academy 11-9 to win the third-place trophy, the best finish in program history. On the boys' side, Naperville Central made it back to the state championship, and to call the Redhawks dominant would be a bit of an understatement, to the tune of a 34-1 overall record, with the one loss being the only match where Central did not win by at least 3 goals. The Redhawks rolled through the playoffs, knocking off Fenwick 13-5 in the final to earn their second state championship in 3 seasons. After winning state in 2017, Naperville Central boys tennis didn't quite match the feat, but still finished in 4th place in Class 2A. Martin Matoff and partner Amar Saeed won the 3rd-place doubles medal, while senior Ryan Regner ended his career with a 6th-place finish, edged out for 5th place in a marathon match against Wabansie Valley senior Anthony Nguyen. Naperville North girls track and field came into the state meet confident after bringing back many key members of the previous season's 3rd-place team. The Huskies were right to be confident. Hallie Bieber repeated as the 300-meter hurdle champion and finished as the runner-up in the 110-meter hurdles. Sarah Schmidt and Alex Morris racked up key points by taking 3rd and 4th in the 3,200-meter. And in the last race of the day, the 4x400 team of Annie Bieber, Claire Hill, Safila Ali, and Allison Grady finished in 2nd place to secure the first ever state championship for Naperville North track and field. It was also a big day for Naperville Central senior Rose Fritz, who took 3rd in the pole vault, and Neuqua Valley freshman Riley Ammenhauser, who won the triple jump state championship. At the boys' meet a week later, Neuqua Valley did not have any individual state champions, but a complete team effort helped the Wildcats win their first ever boys track and field state championship. The 4x800 relay team of Tyler Bombasino, Ryan Kennedy, Danny Winnick, and Dakota Getty, Donovan Turner in the 110-meter hurdles, Ife Okatona in the long jump, and Zach Kinney in the 3200 all earned 2nd-place medals. The 4x400 relay team finished 3rd to hold off Homeward Flossmoor and Plainfield North to clinch the title. The good vibes continued for Neuqua Valley at the boys volleyball state tournament. Facing a tough battle from Metea Valley, who won its first regional title in team history, the Wildcats prevailed as part of 5 consecutive 3-set victories in the postseason. Neuqua Valley then sent powerhouse Glenbard West in a 3-set semifinals, thanks to players like Jeremy Grove, Kevin Calling, and Jeremy Cardenas. In the state championship match against Lincoln Way East, Neuqua took the first set 25-20, but dropped set 2 and 3 25-21, 25-22. The 2nd-place finish was the best ever for the Wildcats. After 2 straight heartbreaking losses in the Super Sectionals, Naperville North girls soccer finally made it back to state for the first time since 2013. The Huskies fell to eventual champion Barrington in the semifinals, but bounced back against Andrew the following day to win the 3rd-place state trophy. Naperville North boys and girls lacrosse made their first seasons of IHSA play a memorable one. The girls won an overtime thriller in the Super Sectionals over St. Charles 7-6 when Captain Lauren Plateau scored the game-winning goal with 8 seconds to play. The Huskies fell to New Trier and Loyola in the semifinals and 3rd-place game and took home the 4th-place trophy. The North boys also won a sensational Super Sectional game against the South Elgin Co-op. Trailing by 1 and with time running out, Scotty Allgood found freshman Jacob Lubrandt for the game-tying goal with under a second remaining. In overtime, Allgood and Lubrandt connected again for the game-winning golden goal to send the Huskies to state. Sean Sullivan and goalie Jake Allgood also played key roles as the Husky boys took home the 4th-place trophy following losses to Loyola and Glenbard West. A historic season in more ways than one, Season 11 of Naperville Sports Weekly was packed full of first-time and repeat champions. The memories made and the performances on the field made the 2017-18 athletic year one that will not be forgotten soon.